Hey guys, this is One Clue and I hope all of you are doing really well and having a really great day. In today's video I want to talk with you about how you can decentralize your search engine usage. So let's get started. You are probably using Google, DuckDuckGo, Bing or whatever search engine is out there. But did you know that those search engines are collecting your data and studying them for their own profit? That's something you will probably address by using something else like a search engine like Ecosia or I don't know, DuckDuckGo, but DuckDuckGo is no longer a good one to me and you want to try to hide yourself a little bit, right? So that's where decentralization comes in for me. I found a project, it's called Presearch. This is a decentralized search engine. And what does this mean? The search engine has no main centralized servers. It has nodes. Those nodes are operated by the community, by you and me probably, if you are willing to. And they provide IP addresses so that people that are using this search engine can search more privately and decentralized and probably receive better results, but this is some personal preference, so I wouldn't say this is a fact that I can clearly state here or not. But what I can say is if you're using this search engine Presearch, you are more privately than when you would use Google or any other search engine that you're probably using right now. And the cool fact about it, you can earn rewards by using this search engine. So let me show you what this is. Presearch overall is a decentralized search engine, as I told you. It states that you are searching more privately, receiving better results and getting rewards from the Presearch decentralized search engine, and all this stuff is powered by blockchain technology. So far so good, but what really is it? Let's take a look into the mission and the vision from them. Quote unquote, we believe that the world deserves a community-driven, grassroots, decentralized search engine that's built by and for the community itself. They build a search engine that is no longer being held by the big three and no longer being used by profit-oriented companies. It's a way how you can more privatize yourself and become intransparent when it comes to data sets. Companies nowadays, they're more interested in your data set than in you. This is because they collect data from all over the platforms, like from Google, Facebook. If you search something, even if you're talking on your phone. Most of the phones today, they listen to what you say, and that's a big issue. So Presearch is trying to address this. They are trying to be transparent and they will earn the trust of the community by showing their community how they produce this search engine and how the economic of this search engine is working. Let's talk a little bit about the ecosystem. Let's get to your overview. So what do we have with Presearch? We have the basic Presearch engine. That's a search engine, and creating a search engine today is nothing special. Everybody can do this. You can even create your own search engine if you want on your local network and being more privately this way. But I prefer like Presearch because most of the people that are out there only want to use something that is preset for them, and it's a good way how you can be part of a decentralized global network that we are trying to create here. I'm not a part of Presearch, but I absolutely love this project, and for my daily use I only use Presearch. I do no longer Google things, no matter what. Everything I search is on Presearch because I think this overall search engine is been written in such a good way that you will understand it if you use it. We also have like the pre-token, and I told you before, if you're using this search engine, you can earn rewards. But this is a big takeaway. You can only earn a certain amount of tokens per day. So by no means you can create an infinite amount of tokens per day. So don't try this. I mean, you can, but you will only receive X amount per day, and after this you're capped. You cannot gather more than this specific amount. But that's a good thing, I guess. Then we have the Presearch nodes. But I will talk about the nodes specifically later on this video, and also about the keyword staking. But let me give you a quick glance about what a node is. Basically, it is your computer at home that you use. You fire up the software for Presearch, and you allow people all over the globe to use your IP address to search through the internet. That's basically what a node does. When it comes to keyword staking, it's quite an interesting thing. Let's say you have a company and you want to promote yourself, or you want to advertise yourself. So you reach out to the keyword staking from Presearch on their own website, and whenever anybody is searching for your company, let's call it test 1 2 3, whenever somebody is searching in the Presearch search bar for your company test 1 2 3, it will show your advertisement at the first place if, for this fact, you stake the most amount of pre-token for this word. So you stake like 200 pre-token, and then whenever somebody is searching for this specific word that you staked for, then if they click on the first link, it will redirect you to whatever link you put in there. That's how this works. And you even get revenue by if people use your specific link. Then we have the Presearch marketplace. That's quite interesting. I haven't dived deep into it, but it's more like that you can play around a little bit with the pre-tokens and do some stuff over there. Yeah, and then the last part I would say is like the Ethereum blockchain. This whole network thing is on the Ethereum blockchain, so it is an ERC20 token, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it is basically there, and you can view all the transactions on the network. Everything on this network is transparent. How does this work? Where can you start? I want to just give you a quick glance over the overall system. In this one, you have seen a little bit about the ecosystem and how everything works here. Now let's show you what I got here. I opened my profile. You can create a profile yourself too. If you want to, I highly recommend to use my referral code in the video description, because if you do so, you get 25 pre-token for free by doing so. So here I have my profile. I can take a quick look over all the things I need to manage in my profile, like your profile stuff, your homepage provides something else, your password you can change. You even can set up a 2-factor authentication. That's a great thing. You also see like a quick overview of how much pre-tokens you have in which wallet. There are a couple of different wallets. You have like the basic pre-wallet. You have the usage rewards. This is if you use the Presearch engine and you search for something, that is the wallet where those tokens will go in. Then we have the crowdside portal, but I never used this. Keyword staking is for what I told you. If you want to stake for a specific word that you want to promote on the Presearch engine, then that's the wallet for this. And then we have node staking. I'm doing this, and we have also the node rewards. So whatever rewards those nodes create will go into this wallet, and then I can withdraw them into my normal pre-wallet. Okay. And then we have something else, like you can manage all your things: advertising, connecting, community, legal stuff. Everything you need to know you can find here. But how do you start even on the Presearch? You will go to the website presearch.com. Then you will find this site, and therefore you can create on the top right corner a account yourself, or you can use the referral code as I mentioned in the video description. Therefore you will help out this channel for no extra cost, and you will receive 25 tokens for free. Basically that is the search engine. Let's search for something like want clone. Let's see what comes up here. In the first thing you see here, your ad here, try keyword staking, official Presearch. So if I want to do keyword staking, my ad would be in this top corner here and would be able to be seen as the top search result. That's the cool thing. I mean, sure, this is profit orientated probably in some sort of reason, but it is a nice way how you can earn and promote your own company if you want to. And yeah, you can see I found like my own YouTube channel, my GitHub, my Twitter. And by the way, if you haven't done so, I'm also Twitter. I'm posting there frequently. I also have like a Discord channel. I will post all the links in the video description down below, so if you want to check them out. But let's talk a little bit more about Presearch. So you notice that we have like a decentralized search engine where you can probably make money with. So let's take a look into the documentation about Presearch. Here on this website, it's available on docs.presearch.org. You can find all the information that you need about Presearch, what it is, what is a node, how are the instructions for setting up a node and stuff like this, setting up a node through a VPS, through Raspberry Pi, how the node rewards are working. It's pretty amazing, and I will do future videos in how I explain to you how you can set up your node, how you can earn passive money with this. I will do this in the future, maybe in the next week. But so far, this is a good overview of whatever you wanted to know about Presearch. You will find this here on this documentation page from them. Last but not least, I want to give you a quick overview of how the nodes look like and how the things work. So, as I told you in the beginning, we have nodes that we as a consumer connect to search through the web. If you are planning in setting up a node, you need to keep in mind you will not decrease your footprint in the web. You will probably increase it. What do I mean by this? Let's say you run a node at your home with your IP address of your home. You will probably face the issue that most of the search requests of other people that are using your node will be represented to your IP address. So you will probably get advertisement for things other people search because they did this through your IP address. So keep this in mind. You will not decrease your footprint. But what you can do, and what I'm doing as well, is running nodes on a VPS server. And therefore you can do this on Linode. That's what I'm doing currently. Or even better, you can do this on a decentralized network called Flux. They have Flux nodes, and you can fire up nodes on this decentralized weblet as well. So it's quite funny. Imagine it. You have like a decentralized base system that's Flux, and on this decentralized system you put up a decentralized node for a decentralized search engine. I'm sorry, I'm spelling the word decentralization too often, I know. But it's so amazing, and even better, and for a future video. All this can be fired up on another decentralized system called Threefold. But that's not the topic of today's video, so I will talk about this in the future. Okay, let me show you this. Let's go to launch a node. There we go. If you click on launch a node, you will find like a quick overview, what it means to run a node, how easy it is to get started, what are the server requirements. They are pretty low. What you need to know is that you need to stake at least 4,000 pre-token. And let me show you this. If you're taking a look at Presearch right now, we have the 19th of July 2022. We need 4,000 pre-token. This is roughly about $402 per node if you want to fire up a node. Okay, let's say here risk and caution. This is also an interesting part. As I told you before, if you are running a node locally and not on an outside server, queries routed through your node to external sources, other search engine databases and APIs could be associated with your IP address. If you're trying to minimize your personal footprint with Google and other big tech companies, for instance, using Presearch as a searcher is what you want, but running a node is probably not. That's what I was saying before. If you want to decrease your footprint on the big tech companies, you shouldn't run a Presearch node at your local IP address, and what you can do is running them at a VPS server or even a decentralized nodes such as Flax or Threefold. But nevertheless, let's hop over to the nodes that I have. So here you can see the overview of nodes that I have. I have currently 4,000 pre-tokens staked, and I can run 2 nodes with this. I told you before that you need 4,000 pre to stake for 1 node currently. It was increased recently. So a couple weeks ago you only needed 2,000 pre to stake, but now you need 4,000 to stake for 1 node. Here in this overview you have your registration code and your API key. You need those things for setting up a node, but this is for the future video. Down here we have a quick overview of how things are looking like. So all those nodes are currently active and running, but I only have staked in 2 nodes. So only those 2 nodes are making any pre-token for me. We can even take a look in it. Let's grab this one on the stats. We can see the IP address. It is running on a Flax node, this one. And you can even see how much pre-token it is earning per day. That's like a reward calculation. It's a little bit tough to calculate it your own. It's some sort of like, they have an uptime score, they have a latency score, they have a success rate score, like how successful was the search request over your node, and so on. So there are a couple of things that are coming into place for calculating the rewards, but it's not so hard and so difficult. If you just want to fire up a node yourself, I will show you this in the next video that I will upload probably next week about Presearch. But for today's video, I think that's it. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what Presearch is. I thank all of you for viewing this and listening to my beautiful voice. Thank you guys, and see you on the next one. Peace out.